Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Nice cowboy 80.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch, a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Come on. Hey. 70, come back in. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18.
Running back sent in motion.
Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Cox, this is Nolan. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Let's go. Let's go.
They go play action on 1st down. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Steady.
Throwing it again here. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Ready, set.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Houston.
Ready.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st down, play action. Bails out of the... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Second down and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, set, 19 right, Bronco 80. Go, Reed, go. Dragon 60.
Setting up to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Okay,
Couldn't get it the last two snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Boswell able to knock it through. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that and drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. LaQuint Allen to return this. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
32-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red. Turn, this is hot.
First carry now. This is Bashal Tutin. A lot of space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
Ready, ready.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Hey, live.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fred on red. Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Hey, kill.
3rd and long for him here. Wants his hit. The ball is loose. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
Second down pass play coming. Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Third down from the gun. Got his man. This is Noel. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Sticking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
The QBs today so adept at doing just this, buying themselves enough time and finding a target. The problem on this one, just not the throw he needed to make the completion.
On the ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Warriors. Back. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cup 19. 79 Broncos. Go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumping it off here to Mixon. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19. Ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go. Set. Press. Ready.
3rd down, Mixon gets it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
No throw for it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Kill. Red on red. Hurt. Go, so. Dirty left. Here we go.
Now it's Lawrence. And all tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
On the red. Here we go.
On third down, here's Sutton. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
He was tackled.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Hey.
Here's Tootin. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on fourth down. That gets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Rip, 23.
They'll run here on first down. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. Second down coming up.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seen him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line? Well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go, go.
This time it's a passing play. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But the Jaguars get back on top of the loose football. They're keeping possession. Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Fits it through the middle. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On the give, it's Tootin. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Man, forget that was 4th down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds his fullback. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Hand off to Tootin. And 2 yards, all he can get. It's 3rd down. Following the play, we've got whistles for an injury timeout. It looks like somebody on the offense. Yeah, there's Brian Thomas. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger. Duck. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And their 4th sack of the game right there brings up 2nd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Got it. Ready?
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Inside give here for Tootin. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey, Lion. Hey, so 11, add it.
Lawrence to throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. There he goes. Right sideline. 30. He's at the 10. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Get it.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. On the move, headed right. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Crack all 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash. 65 cat. 65 cat. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down.
Hurry, hurry.
Goes to the hurry up here.
19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready, ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He's got it at the 5. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This is Allen to return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Tootin with it. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
13
Here's the handoff. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I liked about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st down from the 42.
Rip, 20.
They go play action. Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Ginger, time.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All right, let's go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On red. On this side. Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Hey, live.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. John?
Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars put 6 on their side of the board. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the set.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll come out throwing. Throw left side, caught by Douglas. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps on moving into the red It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
So now the Texans decide not to pull the offense. They're not kicking. They're going for two. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another two more to that lead.
Jaguars 7. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This is Allen to return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, 13, Luke. 11. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence now off the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
30 left. Here we go, sir.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, I'm gun. Lisa 24. Go. Safe right. Go, let's go. Red.
He'll throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Intercepted by the Texans. It's a turnover on downs.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. 7 Pirates.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and long for him here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
A gain of 15.
19, Tiger,
And the
19,
Texans, first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go. 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
It's mixed in on second down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. We'll have to pause now as they tend to an injured player, and that appears to be Joe Mixon, who they're looking at. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
19 Lions. Get it. 60 Eagles. 6 Buffalo 18.
They'll run the draw with Montgomery. That's not going to do the job. He's taken down behind the line. That forces 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This is Allen to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Headed left. Keeps away from one. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Hey, Rob, here we go. 46-yard line.
Right up the gut. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On play action now, Lawrence. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a 1-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Easy.
A run here with 2. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Go, let's go. Go. 11, again. Hey, smash.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate. And that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And some nice running there gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Come on, set. Drop Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, go. Ready.
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
It's a gain of
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Go. Gravity Lions. Ready.
Now we're on the draw with Mixon. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans up by 8. Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal, Houston.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Mixon can't push it across. They make the stand, and looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal.
Get up. Hey, smash. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Mixon again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Ready.
Keeping it with Mixon. Oh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
The Texan field goal. A 24-yard attempt.
Boswell able to knock it through. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This is Allen to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route. 11. Hey, Soko, so hot. Check smash. Hey, that's your man.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's got it downfield near the edge. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence with it on first. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's another Jaguars
First down throw, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
11, go. Safe right. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.